Hi guys, this is Michael Bernales and welcome to my channel. Today I'm very excited to unbox this Peter Mckinnon variable ND filter, and I'll show you the importance of using it. Polar Pro is known for their quality filters, and they teamed up with Peter Mckinnon here to produce this quality kind of variable ND filters. The filter comes with various sizes, but I'm currently using the 77mm 2 to 5 stops because my lenses are 67mm. I just bought a step-up ring, 152 to 77 and 67 to 77. This 52 to 77 is for my Sigma 30mm and Canon 50mm, and 67 to 77 is for my Sigma 16, the one that I'm shooting with, and for my 85mm Sony 1.8. The Sigma 16mm and Sony 85mm has the same filter diameter, so I can use both. I can use the same 67 to 77 filter thread for both. So let's open this and let's check what's inside this box. In my own opinion, I think this box is premium and I love every aspect of it. And when you open it, here's Mr. McKinnon's photo. When you open it, it comes with the variable ND filter itself and with the rugged cup and metal case. I don't know what kind of material is this, but I think it's hard enough to protect your lens. It also comes with a rugged lens cup, and you see oftentimes filters are big enough that you can't fit your lens cup on it. So it is very nice that Polar Pro did something like this. The lens itself has available markers and it stops at 5 compared to other filters with an infinite rotation that creates X pattern in your shot. This one is KNF variable ND filter, and here's the Peter Mckinnon variable ND filter. This is not a regular type glass. I think it's made of quartz, and the materials is kinda heavy, but the quality is very nice. The materials are all metal and the ring is smooth, and it's simply nice. And the other things here, you have these cards, lens pouch, and wipes, cloth. And that's it. So let's get back to the questions on why you should spend expensive filters for your cameras. I have here the KNF VND variable ND filter and the Peter Mckinnon variable ND filter. Let's compare it both outside. Let's go! Basically what ND filter does is it acts like a sunglasses in our camera. This is what it looks like without a filter. It is overexposed. 24 frames per second, 50 speed, and 100 ISO in this broad daylight will give you a overexposed shot. So what ND filter does is it cuts down the light coming in our camera to correct our exposures. There's another way to correct our exposure when shooting on a bright environment. And what we usually tend to do is we adjust our aperture. But what happens is the more we adjust the aperture, we lose the shallow depth of field, which in my opinion contributes to create a more cinematic shot. And this is how it looks shooting with ND filter. And this is what it looks like without filters. For example, if we are shooting in this daylight setting, we need to put our ISO as low as it can go. And in this case, I like to have a sharp but shallow depth of field, so I am shooting with aperture 2.8, and I'm gonna be shooting at 24 frames per second, so I need a 1/50th speed. To check what ND filters we need, let's adjust how many stops to achieve the right exposure. So in order to achieve one stop of light, we need to move 1/3 stop increments. This means every 3 moves is equivalent to 1 stop of light. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we need the 5 stops of light in order to correct our exposure. So we need an ND32. So let's put the filter here to check if it's correct. So you see it corrected our exposure. But if you're using a variable ND filter, it saves you the hassle to change filters every time lighting situation changes. So now let's proceed to the ND filters comparison. So that's it for our filter review, and you can see a huge difference between a cheap and more expensive quality variable ND filter. As the saying goes, you spend a crazy amount of money for your lenses, so might as well pair it with good quality variable ND or good quality glasses. If you like the content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you and see you next time.